100% in the room.
Yeah. I said it, fuck you too. That's right.
Feel better, motherfucker.
Fuck you too. It's like fuck you, and fuck you too. I said it, fuck you too. I did. I said fuck you too. I said fuck you too. Hey yo, I know what you did. Hey, you know what we did. Hey yo, the nerve of these rappers. Fucking nerve of shit. You think we concerned with these rappers? I hear a word from these rappers. I space out off the moon rocks like I'm working for NASA. Fuck yeah. You fucking vermin rap bastards. Snitch your white spitting though your tracks are so inaccurate. Them tall tales, oh well. You ain't whack by accident, you sack of shit. That's why your whole career it has an asterisk. You became an actor on the activist until you started living that role. You Kurt Lazarus. But I am not a pacifist. In fact, I'll whoop your ass to this and leave your body, draw a fucking map to it. Cause me and Mondo, we mono. Swerving missing potholes, tequila OJ spilling over my white Bronco. I'm sorry, officer, but I think I left my passport in a passport in El Segundo.
She got lost till we found it. Round my neck, I keep the biggest Cuban link around it. No doubt, neighborhood surrounded. Word up, I let the money pop over, I count it. Baby, she got lost till we found it. No doubt, I keep the biggest Cuban link around it. Hey yo, we got your neighborhood surrounded. Word up, I let the money pop over, I count it. Baby, hey yo, anytime, every time, all the time. Even if it's broad day, we still gon' shine. Certified, not to mention, pay attention, this is real shit. Started off on the park benches, hit this in the stage, write the book, then I rip the pages up. Pulp Fiction, Jules Winfield, Vince Vega. I be motivating something major, the most flavor, counting up the most paper, posted by the bodega. I ain't no hater, keep my bitch in them Bottega shoes. In the schools of the hard knocks, we pay dues, everyday dues, getting stupid off the Quaaludes. Gotta make moves in the city, out of state moves, out of bounds, how we break rules. Yo, I hate to break the news to you, but me and my dudes, we stay moving up. Keep my hands gripped to the bag, I can't loosen up. Other hand gripped on the mag, I shoot it up. She got lost till we found it. Round my neck, I keep the biggest Cuban link around it. No doubt, got the neighborhood surrounded. Word up, I let the money pop over, I count it. Baby, she got lost till we found it. No doubt, I keep the biggest Cuban link around it. No doubt, hey yo, we got your neighborhood surrounded. Word up, I let the money pop over, I count it. Baby. Yeah, hey, nah, yo. Hey, yo, put $100 on this weed right here, nigga, yeah. Cheap ass nigga. Yeah, that's me right there. Goose shit, nigga. Ooh. Hey yo, the check cleared, I did the cabbage patch. Valentino Marni's with the satin straps. Open up the rhyme book, then cause an avalanche. I swing the battle axe. I'm running with the alley cats, I'm a risk taker. The bulletproof windbreaker, get your shit sprayed up. The kids wake up, mush your bitch in her face and smudge their makeup. I got flavors up, from the free throw line, I lay it up. Duffel bag money, we should weigh it up. Send that shit back if it don't weigh enough. All my niggas play it rough, niggas ain't brave enough. Your moms wouldn't let you hang with us, cause we hang tough. Curveballs and change ups, drop my tape then it rained for 8 months. Niggas rhymes ain't much, ain't a hood alive that I can't touch. Sitting poolside, that's how I ain't much. Niggas all the way up, I ain't have to spray the AK once. Slay, fuck the street cred, let's go to bread.
All fucking time, bro. That takes a lot out of
Fuck the street cred, let's count the bread.
We try to keep the peace. That's what we about, keeping the peace. Patience.
Yo, fuck the street cred, let's count the bread.
Best and act funny. All of a sudden, it's not about the money. Feel me, Duddy? Coco king of the shit. Yo! The pack dropped, I did a milli rock. Got rappers still rocking flat tops with itty bitty watch. I'm on the gritty block, clocking out for what they really got. Rolled up with perfect posture and left with a dirty bop. Got Betty Boop, I'm suited in the berry coupe. Inside's Olive Garden, y'all got 12 bodyguarding. I know a dope head that look like Spot'em, got him. His shorty got a body like Bob from Bikini Bottom. Shit, and I got him soaked up. I had the good pack on decky since I had a bow cut. I got the good brain from Becky way before I stroked up. Had homies Billy then loped up. smacking grilly out your boca. Shit, like I said, king of cold cuts. Y'all funny boys got the OG color raising low cuts. What are those? My section had the summer froze. I tried to let you live, but my shooter's gonna pose.
Fuck the street cred, let's count the beat
I
bread.
said him the cold cut king of this whole shit. Boy, stop it, stop that.
Fuck the street cred, let's count the beat bread.
The coldest cuts. Explain this, please.
Yo, fuck the street cred, let's
Write a
count
whole
the beat
textbook
bread.
about my game, dog. Y'all could never. Your whole life
Fuck the
slave,
street
what
cred,
up?
count the beat bread. Ooh.
Hey, so hey everybody, we are live here for another episode of Let's Get Activated podcast. This is episode number 125. We're streaming live now on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. We also got the audio replay on Cuzzle FM, which is in Germany. We got Waptor Music FM, which is in Guadalupe. We got Culture Shock Radio in Canada. And we even got Tattoo Shop Radio, which is actually in your home state of Ohio. So, yeah. So I definitely want to
Tattoo shop, okay.
Yeah. So I want to introduce everybody here. My special guest for tonight, we got Mondo Slade in the building.
Word, what up, what up? What's up, everybody?
Hey, what up? You know, it's going to be a night to get activated for sure.
Word, definitely. Let's get activated.
Yeah, I had to start it off, with some dope joints from you, and visuals. First of all, that Pulp Fiction, I gotta say, that's one of my favorite visuals because I'm a Quentin Tarantino fan and into film. So you already have me there.
No, yeah, I was trying to pull it off. I try to do my best.
Can I safely say, are you kind of like a film buff?
Not necessarily, not more than music. I'm more of a music person than I am film, but I do appreciate good films, especially the classic ones, you know what I mean? So of course Pulp Fiction a classic, so you gotta love that movie right there.
Right.
But yeah, I always forget movies after I watch them though. I might see a movie once and I totally forget what I just watched. I gotta watch it 2 times. So
I also mentioned that too because I know your name comes from the classic film Let's Do It Again, based off the character of Mondo Slade. So I did my research on you.
There we go.
Yeah, so that's pretty dope. So I know. So the Pulp Fiction was great. It definitely made me want to go and just sit back and watch the movie again after that.
Good. Yeah, that's what I was trying to go for. So yeah, hell yeah.
Wow. How long did it take to shoot that visual?
I think like 3 days, something like that, like 3 days.
Okay, not bad at all. You did a great job on that. And then I followed it up by Wheat Bread. I know that's on your latest album that you have out, Master Speech too, if I'm correct.
Right, true.
Yeah. What was the premise behind that?
It wasn't really a real premise. I was just I was in the city up there in NY, wanted to put something fire out. You know what I mean? I put the call into my man Bub Styles. He kind of on fire for all those who know about Bub. So I was like, it only makes sense. You know what I'm saying? We always do stuff anyway. So I'm like, yo, why don't you just help me knock this video out? We can make it a dope thing. So it came together pretty well. You know what I mean? Came together pretty well.
Definitely did. Now I know you before moving to the ATL, I know you initially, grew up in Ohio. So what got you to decide that you yourself wanted to get into music?
Just just like everybody else, I'm always I'm like a hip hop kid, you know what I'm saying, hip hop baby. Since the '80s and all of that. So I've been on hip hop specifically for as long as it's been around almost, you know what I mean? But I love all music. My mom was like a world-class piano player, so I get a lot of musical genius from her. You know what I'm saying? And my pops, he was he was I ain't gonna say a renowned, but he was a dope poet. He wrote a lot of poetry. You know what I'm saying? Did a lot of what's that, like slam poetry and all of that. So I kind of am like a mixture of the two, like the poetry on the music.
Wow.
So yeah, that's my inspiration.
Wow, that's great. And I also was kind of reading up that you're kind of into, different genres of music too, whether it's, rock, jazz and things of that nature too.
Oh yeah, I listen to all types of stuff. Definitely, definitely. I
Yeah.
think like one of my favorite writers is Jim Morrison from The Doors. You know what I'm saying? I love his perspective when he was writing. You know what I mean? So yeah, I listen to all types of stuff. I'm hip.
Yep. That's important. I always say, like, just because you might do one genre of music, it's definitely good to be kind of well versed or at least appreciate, what's coming from all different types of genres.
Right, right, exactly. You
Right.
gotta know what's going on.
Definitely. And speaking, of hip hop, I was, kind of getting into like, I know kind of the premise behind your mask is kind of like homage to people who've done it before,
Mm,
like the late great MF Doom, which is his birthday today, matter of fact, happy birthday, MF Doom. And then also like, the
yeah,
early stages of Ghostface Killer as well.
yeah, yeah, exactly, exactly. Two of the greats right there, two of the Mount Rushmores. Exactly. So yeah,
Yes.
yeah, it's somewhat of a play from that, definitely.
Yeah, that's dope. But I see with yours, you actually you have your name and your logo etched, on every mask that you wear.
Oh yeah, definitely. It got to stand out. It got to be custom. It got to be mine. There's a lot of people that wear masks here and there, ski masks. You know what I'm saying? But don't nobody's look like mine. So you see mine, you know who it is. It's me.
Right.
Definitely. Most
Definitely. Definitely. And I know like, before it didn't initially start off that way. Like obviously doing my research, I've seen you before, without the
definitely.
mask. So what was
Mhm.
it that what first initiated that?
I don't know. It was a concept for an album at first. My Revenge of the Slade album. And, it was supposed to be just like I was like, yo, let me just do a masked character on this one right here, and then it kind of took off. I put it on and it just went nuts. Everybody was loving it, and it kind of took on more so of my of me who I was anyway. It's more mysterious. I don't be outside. I mean, I be outside, but a lot of cats don't see me. I be lurking. You know what I'm saying? So it's more up my alley anyway. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And plus, it also gives you the effect of, somebody they gotta love you for your talent, for your bars, your music, and all of that. You know what I mean? It can't be just a face and how cute you is or how ugly you is. So it's
Right.
that.
That
Definitely.
makes a lot of sense. And I've seen a lot of great work, off of like your mask. Like I don't know if you can see behind the stage, we have some artwork of you,
Yeah,
with
yeah,
the mask, which is
yeah,
dope.
yeah, yeah, definitely. I see that. Yeah, that's dope. That's dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
where did like who did
squat.
both of these? Okay.
That's let's see the drawing right there. That's a squat dead face. That's squat dead face. Dope, dope, dope artist. I believe he's from the UK. Dope artist. He did a lot of covers. I think his most notable one is West Side Gun, one of the Hitler albums, I believe. But yeah, the other one is Cab Valley Art right there. He's dope. So yeah, it's kind of like the
Nice.
bird effect. You know what I'm saying on his joints. Yeah, he's dope. So a couple
Nice.
custom. Yeah.
Nice. That's definitely a lot of, that's kind of, honorable because it's like, usually people draw you, they see, they see your face. So it's like, no, you got the mask on and they still making
Right.
a work of art out of you.
Exactly, exactly. You know what I mean? You got to stand out. It got to be, it got to be as a signature. I got to have a signature joint.
Right. That's true. That's true. And I know you work with a ton of, a ton of great, a ton of great artists. Because I know there's a lot
Mhm,
of features, which is great. I like to see people coming together.
mhm.
I first actually got introduced to you from Coach to God, so
Okay.
salute to him. So I've just seen you working with a lot of people. So how did these connections come about?
Just rubbing elbows, bumping, being in the spots, bumping into cats. Cats having appreciation for what I do, and vice versa. Me being fans of other cats, and just meeting people and just throwing ideas around. You know what I'm saying? And boom, more times than not, it come out dope. You know what I mean? So, I try to get with the cast that I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they complement my sound to a certain degree, or if I hear a certain joint, I'm like, oh, who'll sound dope on that, so that's kind of how I go about, my features and all of that. But, for the most part, everybody's kind of like, call away. So, it's nothing. I find that people, at least for me, people will pop out, you know what I'm saying, if I say something, because I feel like, they respect the art, they respect the rhymes and all of that. So, you know, I don't feel like I gotta twist people arm or nothing like that. But
Right. Definitely not at all. You definitely got, some great talent, creativity, different. Like I always love it when people are unique and have their own sound. That's a big thing to me because there's just so many artists in this industry. You know what I'm saying? So it's good to have somebody who's different.
Exactly, exactly. That's my thing. Yeah, that's the thing that I like more so than anything, man. If you even if you know not that good of a rapper or whatever, you got your own sound. That's big, to me. You know what I'm saying? I love people with their own sound and kind of can perfect their sound. You know what I'm saying? That's what really matter to me.
Right. No, that's right. And speaking of creativity, like what is your general creativity process?
I don't really have a process. You know what I mean? Just everything is different. Everything is, I ain't gonna say really sporadic, but like when it comes to songs, just a lot of times it's the beat first. I get the beats first, and the beats kind of just, help me create the ideas or the perspective I want to draw from, and I go in. You know what I mean? So sometimes I might do a whole 16. Sometimes I might just do a hook and come back later. Sometimes I might write half of it and come back 5 days later. Sometimes sometimes I might not write nothing and just go off the top. So I don't really have a real process. It's just whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Right. And it looks like I got to give a shout out to Sess One Studio Public. Look, he said he was already peeping the music after he seen the flyer for the show. So,
All right. No doubt. Big up.
hey,
That's one. Yeah, big up.
yeah, hey, we appreciate that. That I like that. I like to have people already tapped in before you even hop on here, so they already kind of know a little bit what they're gonna get. That's dope. That's dope.
Yeah, yeah. We're gonna get some fire. Don't worry, y'all. It's gonna be fire.
Definitely. Does it is there anything in particular that might inspire you just to, just randomly, writing bars or just thinking of, something to write about?
Um, just everyday life inspire me really, but just when I hear something fresh and new, you know what I'm saying? A new concept, a new idea, it might make me want to jump up and write something. Um, but yeah, like just if I hear some, something witty, something creative, I'm a stickler about creativity, and you know what I'm saying. That's why I try to stand out with the videos a little bit. Um, but yeah, that's kind of what get me going. Just if I see somebody drop with something real creative, it's like, oh, I gotta try to top that. You know what I mean?
Got you. That makes sense. And I like that you also play a part, in your, as far as your visuals, as far as, kind of the treatment and everything and the storyline. That's dope too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Is there like a certain videographer that you always work with, or do you work with different ones?
Primarily, I got my two main ones. My man Lewis Cole. I think he's done like maybe like 75% of my joints, and then my other man Paul Dwayne. They do most of all my stuff. But I jump around when I'm in New York. I mess with my man Stars. Stars Coleman. Even G up there who did Weed Bread. You know what I'm saying? So I got a couple guys in my back pocket. But my team is Lewis and Paul though. And they just creative brothers, man. They dope. You know what I mean? Especially Lou. Lou always got just crazy ideas. You know what I mean? And he kind of helped me with the Pulp Fiction idea, just the concept of it, just to begin with before we even started filming it. So he's always dope with the concepts with me.
Yeah, that was definitely a dope, concept. Even like I gotta compliment you even with the costume design. You know what I mean? It's spot on. Even after, they got sprayed with the hoses, changing
Right,
into the
right.
outfits. You guys really captured
Right.
that.
And if people don't know, them is the actual authentic T-shirt and shorts that they had on in the movie too. You know what I'm saying? Them the real joints right there. We got them from the movie. So,
Wow.
yeah, the actual shirt. At least the shirts. I can't say. I think I got the wrong shorts on, but at least the shirts was the same shirt. Word.
Man, that's an exciting. So that's the geek in me coming out. That's an exciting. That's an exciting, fun fact. People jumping in live now. When you guys watch the replay, I literally started to show you guys with the Pulp Fiction video. You got to see that. It's bananas.
Yeah, yeah, word. And if they ain't check that out, check out the TV Land video. You know what I mean? That's also a super creative, video. That's like, it's a crowd favorite. Everybody love it. I try to, you know, reenact all the old school TV Land movies and all of that. So check
Oh,
that one out.
see,
So,
see, they gotta
mm,
check. They gotta. How about this? They just gotta check out all the work. They gotta check it all out. 'Cause
definitely.
I seen you got a whole playlist on your YouTube of your
Oh yeah, yeah.
visuals.
Hell yeah. Grab your popcorn and chill. You know what I'm saying? You watch a nice good hour or something, hour 40 minutes or something like that.
For sure. And I see you rocking them. Is that a Mondo Slade shirt too that you got on?
Oh yeah, that's one of my old joints, man. Yeah,
Oh, that's dope.
got the name on it. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. Is there like availability for merch for that particular merch?
I ain't gonna front. I kind of stopped putting these like I dropped these when I dropped the Revenge of the Slade album, and I had them on these on a bunch of hoodies. I was doing the hoodies and the tees, and they went crazy. A lot of people just grabbed them. I just kind of just moved on, really. You know what I mean? So as of right now, they're not up for sale, but I could always just cut the button back on and let them go live again. So if I get an overwhelming response for them, I'll pull it back out. Or
They might, because I know you have, I know you kind of work in that line of, kind of, printing and graphics and stuff too, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, definitely do. Got a print shop. Um, Print garments mostly, but print anything you could think of. You know what I'm saying? From coffee mugs to banners to flyers to business cards to hoodies and sweatpants. So yeah, we print everything. So a lot of my stuff is custom made. I make my own stuff. You know what I mean? Me or my crew.
Nice. I like that, doing it, independently on your own. That's dope.
Exactly.
Right. No middleman involved.
No, everything is in house for the most part.
I know that's right. Now I know there is like a website where you do have like some merch, that you were selling. I think it's sladestuff.com.
Yeah, sladestuff.com. I got a couple tees up there. I had the vinyl album on there for a second. I think it just sold out though, so I think that might not be on it. But yeah, go to sladestuff.com. I'm always throwing stuff on there and pulling it off. So yeah, periodically check on there like every week. I'm always putting something new on there, whatever. Definitely.
Got you. So yeah, everybody got to tap in with that. And I like that you're talking about selling vinyls. That's dope. Because people like to, still kind of hold stuff, especially us older people. We kind of like to, have a collection from time to time.
Oh, definitely. Vinyls, cassette tapes. You know what I'm saying? I had those too. So yeah, definitely.
You even
For
say
all those,
cassette tapes.
for
Wow.
all those collectors out there, yeah, all those collectors. Definitely got the vinyls, got the cassettes. You know what I'm saying? While they last, you know what I mean? Because they go fast. So word.
That's a good thing. That's a good thing that they're going fast. It means you're doing something right.
Yeah, I
You
hope so.
know.
Yeah.
For sure. So what's going on with like this second half of 2022? I mean, I know we have the album, Master Speech too. That dropped let's see, in April, right?
Uh-huh.
That dropped in April, but what's kind of going on with you the rest of this year?
Well, I got I'm trying to decide if I want to drop a little tape real quick in the next 2 weeks, but if not, I got a new album coming out on September 1st on Labor Day weekend. So it's called Long Live the Slade. You know what I mean? It's gonna be dope. Gonna be vinyls available again, vinyls and cassettes. Might even have a couple CDs available for that. But yeah, that's gonna be dope. It's gonna be this, just as colorful as Master Speech. Dope features on there, dope producers. You know what I mean? I don't want to give away too much, but I
Right.
got on there. Who I got? Got Wino Willie producing, Hooks Arthur producing. Of course, my team, King Rim, Prime Minister. They all over there. Got Sid Vicious on there. Daniel's son. So I got a couple cats on there, man. Got Rim from Rim the Villain from the Walkers. You know. So yeah,
That's
it's gonna be
dope.
dope. Look out for that. You know what I mean? And yeah, after that drop, I'm gonna follow it up again, man, right before Christmas with something else. It's not titled yet, but it's almost done. It's like 70% done. So I'm gonna have a few things I'm gonna hit people with this year.
Oh man, always working apparently, which is good. That's good.
Definitely. Trying to.
That's definitely good. Now, do you ever like do like some live performances, and things like that? Are you into that at all?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm live all the time. I think the last show I did was what was it? We did a joint last month down here in the A. Um, as of right now, I think I got the next time I might pop out is going to be I think that Labor Day weekend. think I might show up to the cookout. They got a thing called the Cookout in New York in the Bronx. It's going hard. All the rappers is going to be there. Everybody's favorites going to be there. So you know, you might catch me on stage up there on Labor Day up in New York. After that, I got some to be announced joints. You know what I'm saying? Some TVAs coming too for the fall. So be on the lookout. You know, I got to make sure I don't want to, you know, jinx it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's exciting. Like I love the fact whenever, you know, an artist is talking about, you know, live stage performance and everything. It's just, you know, it's dope because it's a whole different type of energy, I feel like.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely.
What kind of energy do you typically feel like when you're on stage?
Oh my, you know, we go up. You know, it's live. You know what I mean? It's gonna be live, jump out your seat type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Whole moments on stage. You see the ski mask in person. You know what I mean? We really be rhyming. No, ain't no just having the track playing. It's real rhyming on them real beats. So yeah, it's something to behold. You gotta see it. You gotta see it.
Hey, thank you for saying that too. Thank you for saying that, like actually rhyming live, because I swear I cannot stand. It's a pet peeve, you know, when you just hear the lip singing. I can't take it. I can't take it. I know situations happen, but it's nothing like it being live.
Yeah, exactly. So yeah, we don't do that. We don't play like that over here, man. It's real rhyming over here.
Do you have a certain regimen for that? Because I know, like, you know, like different artists, some artists I work with, they have a certain like cardio they might do. But you know, when you're doing that on stage, moving around, you know, it can take a lot out of you. So, do you have like a process at all to prepare?
Smoke one less blunt that day than you normally do. That's it. And you good. You know what I mean? Do 15 push-ups and go. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I mean, you know, just practice. Practice make perfect. Beyonce practice what 3-4 weeks before a show. So who am I not to get up there and try to, you know what I'm saying, work out on my end. So yeah, definitely got to get your win together. But you know, get your rounds in, however you do it, and boom, go take it off.
Amen to that. That's dope. That's dope. I can already tell it would be a good live show. Now I hope for the people that missed it, I hope you got some people that's maybe recording the clips, you know, so some of us can go back and, you know, rewatch too.
Yeah, definitely. Word.
That is really dope. And then what else was I going to get at here on here? So just, you know, so we have the, you know, the live performances, you know, going on. We have, you know, you basically might as well say an entrepreneurship, you know, artistry, you know, there's a lot of things that I'm sure you have to balance. Do you have a method of balancing everything, or you just go with it?
Um, I try to be a decent balance of my time, but you know, I got a decent team too with me, so you know, it's not everything just all on me. You know what I mean? So got some good brothers with me. We usually, you know what I'm saying, balance out you know, divvy out the assignments and all of that. So yes, I'm able to get everything done. Like I said, everything is in house too, so it makes it a lot easier to move around. You know what I mean? I don't have to go out to get things done. I don't need to go over here to get some artwork, or let's try to shoot a video over here. Or, you know, I got to go to the studio. We do everything ourselves. You know what I mean? So that makes it a lot easier as well. So yeah, it ain't hard.
Yep, I can imagine. I feel you on that. And you know, there's a lot of people, you know, wanting to come in the industry, you know, young people, you know, and not necessarily with artistry, but like maybe doing, you know, graphic design like you do, promotions, you know, just anything, you know, film, you know, what would be your advice to like young people, you know, wanting to get into this entertainment industry?
Um, I would just say like, you know, be comfortable with who you are first. You know what I mean? Home who you are, home your skill, and don't take no for no answer. You know what I mean? Don't give up. Don't stop. You know what I mean? Because that's one thing I'm big on. I ain't gonna stop. Like, you
Right.
know what I mean? So, you know, I don't really care what you know, as long as you're confident in what you got going on, you feel good about the sound and what you're doing. I mean, it's no need to stop. You're gonna get better in time. Uh, you're gonna get better in time. And I mean, shoot. I mean, who cares what anybody say? Like, just do it. That's as simple as it could be. Just do it. You got to just start. You know what I'm saying? So once you start, you're gonna figure your way out. You know what I mean? So every day is an adventure. So you're always trying to figure something out. So I'm
Yeah.
still trying to figure out something every day. So yeah, all I'm gonna just say is like, yeah, just keep going, stay confident, get some good people around you. You know what I mean? Be professional in your stuff. Make sure you sound good, you polished, and take no for an answer. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's great advice. Definitely great, solid, honest advice. I like how you say learning every day, because me too. It's like we're all just learning every
Yeah.
day. We just wake up and start the new day and see what we can get done, basically.
Hey, just keep swinging. You know what I'm saying? Keep swinging.
Definitely, for sure. So I got like a final question here for you. So what legacy does Mondo Slade want to leave behind?
Um, I just want people to be like, yo, he ain't sound like nobody. You know what I mean? I think that's like one of my biggest compliments I received from people. So that's what I want to leave behind. Like, yo, he was ill. Everything he did was crazy. Ain't nobody do nothing like that before or after that. And boom, his name is in the rafters. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to be able to say like, yo, I was here, my rhymes existed, and I was in the rafters instead. You know what I mean? My footprints was here. So that's it. Nothing crazy. I ain't got to make 30, $40 million. You know what I'm saying? Although we're gonna try to get them M's though,
Right, right.
but yeah, word. That's what it's about. Just
Feel
keeping
that.
shit broad. Just carrying on the good tradition. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. That's right. Just passing it on, and keeping that real hip hop alive too. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
That I definitely got to thank you for, and I can definitely notice, that you're a student, of it as well. So I
Mhm.
appreciate that too.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Like I said, I was hip hop baby man since the '80s. You know what I mean? So hell yeah.
Facts, facts. And where's the best place for people to find you?
Anywhere. You know what I mean? Just hit Mondo Slade. Boom. There it is. You hit the handle anywhere. YouTube, Instagram, whatever. Spotify, iTunes, Mondo Slade. You know what I'm saying? You want
Yep.
to watch visuals, jump on YouTube, chill for a while. You got some good stuff to look at. Want to hear some good music, on any platform you want to, and boom, hit the button.
Mm, that's right. And get your popcorn ready too. Everybody again, for the radio listeners, follow at Mondo Slade, MONDOSLADE. Can't miss it. Can't miss it. He's everywhere.
Uh,
Definitely everywhere. And before we get to, the final visual, is there any shout outs that you want to give?
um, I'm gonna give a shout out to my squad because they working hard. Everybody on my team from my videographers, Illuminati and Paul to Prime and Rim. You know what I'm saying? My shop, my RBY Prince. You know what I'm saying? And a shout out to me. You know what I mean? Because boom, without me, you know what I mean, we wouldn't even be here tonight. So boom, gotta shout
Yeah.
to you. Got to toot your own horn. If you don't toot your own horn, you can't play in the band. You know what I mean? So boom.
Hey, that's right. I agree. I definitely agree with that. I'm going to tell you, it's definitely a pleasure having you come on. Let's Get Activated podcast, episode 125. This was definitely dope, a dope conversation. Wish you nothing but the best. And I still will be tapping in. You know what I mean? It doesn't end just here at the show.
Oh hell no, definitely not. I'm definitely gonna be tapped in with you, man. Word. I appreciate you too for having me on.
Oh
It's
no,
love.
you very welcome. And we got so a final video because I'm here trying to promote that the latest album for you. We got Leather Ski Mask, to end it
Mhm.
out, which is kind of a perfect ending
Alright.
and everything to it. Do you want to do any kind of introduction to it before we play it?
um, Leather Ski Mask, Mondo Slade, featuring my man Chubbs, produced by Clipto. We went just grocery shopping for Granny on the video. We was wild. You know what I mean? All food groups was covered in this video. Boom.
Hey, it
Enjoy.
was. Enjoy, everybody. Yes, definitely. Everybody, again, before we play it, definitely follow Mondo Slade. He's everywhere. You can't miss him. Definitely appreciate everybody for tapping in, sharing the live. Be sure you guys watch the replay, and I expect to see some more follows on his IG tonight. You know what I mean? By the way,
Right.
Mondo Slade, I apologize. You're going to get a lot of notifications because I'm going to be dropping these clips on IG too and tagging you. So,
All right. No doubt. That's
no
cool.
doubt. This was a great episode, everybody. So, stick with us here a couple more minutes. We're ending it with Leather Ski Mask. Let's go.
All right.
Niggas pouring mad goose out the sunroof. $1,000 duck boots. Hey yo, money all over, honey's all over. I be flexing like Mad Cobra, blowing Mad Doja. I'm a rap soldier, pull my gat out the holster. Ooh, rainy days pass over, sipping Johnny Walker, black and soda. Almost crashed a Rover, Magnolia. The bell rang, class was over. Everything is passing over. I back smack the whack promoter. Asthma attack, I smoked the black dope up. The sun fell, the night woke up. Niggas get they tightrope cut. The box cutter slice your coconut. Leave the whole upholstery fucked. Walk the beach with my Hawaiian shirt opened up. Heaven skies opened up. Your eyes opened up. Make your mind sober up. You see clear now. Put your mans in his mouth and ears fell out. I saw your bitch and had to stare down. I left you standing there spellbound. Inhaled the pound and I tear it so devastating. Sneak the guns in the club, we so devastating. All the hoes fall in love, we so devastating. Jewelry store freeze tag, we so devastating. Let the ski mask, we ain't never waiting. Always move fast forward, we ain't never patient. Hesitating, hey yo, we so devastating. Hey yo, we so devastating.
My dog, they devastated once they hear the bar stated. New York trap house is located. Jogging suits, suede sit. And get your arms dislocated. Under knives, nickel plated. French inhale, French braided. French kiss are wearing shaded. Finally made it to the house party where we sprayed it and spread the money like we marmaladed. Shit, my mindset is jaded. Double edged, double bladed. Said trends to no end, cause we gon' serve and plate it. Fuck the fuck boys that hate it, they devastated. Every rhyme killing blatant, the angels waiting to tear the horns off of Satan. Get laced up and chased out, son, we ain't hesitating. Young Jesus spaced out, heavyweight bouts. Dead boys out, some Boy Scouts chasing all clouds. Took the rare route, we rolled in dark stouts, get taken out. Devastating flow, valid what we bout.